that tune in one blow of the cock here.
As Action News continues its round-the-clock coverage.
Coming up on NBC 10 newscast later today, beginning at 5 o'clock.
He's standing in front of the net with about 8 inches of his shaft in his hand.
At the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., and also at the Penis Museum in Santa Rosa.
I contacted Kathleen Zellner, who took Ferguson's case pro bono.
The biggest amount that I could find, almost as big as me, about 9 inches.
He's actually 1 week ahead of schedule from when he had back surgery on his herniated disc.
Tony Abbott still needs to be elected first.
Doug called me an hour ago and said, get ready, and bam, this thing is like pounding us from behind.
Defensively, the team started slowly not picking up Portland's dribble penetration, that is.
Texas high school student who made news bringing a homemade cock to school is now suing the school district for $15 million.
Sask Energy is announcing a proposal to jack up the cost of heating your home by 27 to 30%.
This art is also unusual in that people can't seem to resist touching it. It's cold and wet and surprisingly smooth.
Coming up at 5, Consumer Reports has all kinds of alternatives to still get the peanut taste without the worry.
6 officers were killed, including the district's top cop after the vehicle they were riding in was sprayed with bullets.
We're under a winter weather warning right now. Here's a live look at the Fox 6 snow stick. This is out on the weather deck.
Photojournalist Brad Rice shows us how a forestry instructor gets his students to make and play the North American the flute in this Traveling West Virginia segment.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt, but can I try one of these?
Courtney, I would love to see my meat in your mouth, so I've got a burger ready to go for you.
First time I've heard that!
Northwest began serving peanuts this month as its merger partner, Atlanta-based Delta Airlines, has done for years. Georgia is the top peanut-producing state in the country.
Back to you, Mandy.
I don't even know how you would get your mouth around that.
I don't.
We could give it a good go.
I think it's really messy, but
yeah,
probably pretty good.
The egg right down your front, nice and white.
Exactly.
Okay. Because if you get something just sitting there unloading on you, that's when you run into a lot of problems. Now, we are going to see a front unloading on us in the south. Another one that's just in and out is just how we like it, right? So it doesn't sit around. What? What did I say?
Matt Boner, Tiffany Thiessen, and Tim DeKay are the stars of White Collar. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning. Good morning. That would be Matt Bomer.
Yeah. What did I say?
You said something that we probably just don't want to repeat.
Yeah, we'll just skip that. No need to go into that one.
The G-Shock costs about $1,200, and Susan, who you met in our story, says that is one appointment she is not going to miss because she says it worked for her.
So she's enjoying penis a little bit more, is she?
She's enjoying her sex life a little bit more. She and her husband.
One way to do a turkey call is with this gobbler, and it has a little diaphragm in it that allows the air to vibrate. You should try that.
Okay, I would love
go
to.
ahead.
Right.
I want to see this. No.
Nobody's serious.
That just wasn't right.
Yeah, I know. Mark has a little wiener. Have you ever dressed the wiener up?
Yeah. I do. He's
What are you doing?
He's actually, I had a bug there for a minute.
I thought something happened.
What have you dressed him in, Mark? Come on, be honest.
Mark?
Long Johns?
No, really?
Yeah. So
that's adorable. You'd win. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Did you know I have a mompreneur idea?
Do you?
Yeah, and I'll give it away just for the sake of
Here's one for
good banter, if you want to call it that. When my son was teething, he used to like to take the big fat rubber end of my vibrating toothbrush and put it in his mouth and he'd just kind of sit there like, oh yeah, that feels good. That hits a spot. My gums are itchy.
Don't you have to kind of get that right the first time? Okay, all right.
Look at that way. I'm looking. I want to see that.
Yeah, you would.
She can really relax her sphincter, or whatever that's called. Is that a sphincter, Phil?
This is where I weigh out.
Whatever it is, she's relaxing it to get all that down. Okay. Phil? Okay.
I've already said we'll be back. I hope.
This is you as an All-American
and a big opportunity for you in Hollywood. You must have had to beat off a lot of American men to get this part. Why does that make you giggle? Did you not have to beat them off?
You had
With a big
to get
stick?
the role. There was quite a few men up for the role as well.
There were.
And compose yourself.
Always loved planes. It's a fantastic, exciting morning to be in front of one.
It is. And you got a big one too.
You were right, Lisa. It is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
It was a big plane. It's a huge plane. It was massive.
Well, I was.
He said you've got a big one.
He looks pretty pleased with himself anyway. He'll take that one.
Hello. Very happy camper. Little spring in the step to work today.
Paul hit some big shots. I think everybody on the floor did a good job of hitting big shots. And then on the other end, we got some stops. Our D was good tonight. So we got to make sure our D stay good.
Before the game, Kent Bazemore told me it's too far into the season to allow 2 losses back-to-back. If you agree with that, how important is that win?
Oh, it's very important, but it starts with the D. So we got to make sure we keep playing defense.
Thank you, Dwight. A lot of Bays gazes. We'll let you go. Back to you guys.
Allie, is it better to go slow or better to go fast? Just a question.
I think you kind of vary it. You vary it. You can know how you're doing, by feeling the burn, if you will.
Yeah, I've got a small white one. Does that make a difference?
No, actually, you know what? I don't actually think it's the size of it. It's actually the technique and how you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah. But thank you so much for asking that. I'm sure a lot of men at home were wondering that as well. Not Chris, because he told me he had the big black one. So yeah, that's very good stuff. 6 inches from the face.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't want to bop yourself.
No, and I say that is a good tip in general. Just 6 inches from the face at all times.
Safety first.
You don't want to hit yourself in the face with it. Not even the little white ones.
It's a sausage competition that I judge.
Oh, in like sausage eating?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. King of the Kubasa and local sausage makers, they all make their best and they enter it.
I bet it's delicious.
It is. It's February 9th, 7 p.m. at Prairie Land Park. Tickets are only $25. It's for charity, and you can get tickets online at Oh, no.
Well, you're thinking about sausage, so.
Pick-a-dick. Oh, my goodness. That was ridiculous, wasn't it?
We were not drinking wine today.
No, we weren't.
Sounds like a really good event.
It is. King of the Kubasa, so go to pickadick.com.
And there's like the brunette, and then this one is for the blondes.
So there's a good, and it's a pretty good size. Like you can like.
This one is for the blondes. I like it. And then it just has something. My heavens. Put that away. Oh my heavens! Put it in the bowl and let's keep moving.
All right, I'm buying you Starbucks. You win.
Was that planned?
Well, we were just looking at it and it's just
You were trying
funny.
to shock me. And it worked! It worked! Yes. It goes like this into your hair and makes a bun.
Yes.
But otherwise, it's... Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Okay, Liz, you and Michelle and Frank like to tease me when I talk about my Vermont weather stick, right? So I actually took a picture of it yesterday, and the theory is it's made of some kind of a bark or a pine, and it arches up when high pressure is building in, and it deflects and falls downward when you have an area of low pressure in the area, and it's just going straight out, because yesterday we were kind of in between systems. So it really does work. It does. That's how I forecast weather, okay? Keep your pictures coming to KPIX. Okay, now I should have done this at the end of the weathercast, obviously. Okay. Frank,
Can you continue?
That's a beautiful, beautiful shot there of, looks like San Jose to me.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Cloudy out the door this morning. We have part of the cloudy conditions later today.